Good afternoon. I thought I'd catch you up where I am with the Roxy project. I stamped those leaves. That one went wonky. I'm tempted to cover it, but I might just embrace the wonk. Just leave it as is. I don't know if you can tell, I've actually stitched. I did a running stitch and then I wrapped it, and then these individual lines are all attached chain stitch basically. So I think you can kind of see that. Yeah. I've done my shisha mirrors. I've only done 2. I'm not very good at shisha. So I'm not even going to say it's brilliant, but it's done. So I just want to stitch on these plastic gems basically, just to sort of really give them a bit more presence, because they were kind of a bit lost. Maybe I should have done these on these lighter panels, but too late, it's done. So yeah, so I just need to sew these on, and then let me just talk through the plans and then you'll get it. So these are definitely going to go on. I'm going to have it sort of aimed that one of these picos is at the top here, and then I've got these little flower beads. I don't know if you can make them out there. So one of those is going to go in the middle there, standing up, and then I've got this bright fuchsia pink pearls. I've just gone through my whole bead box. It's been amazing. And then for the little picot bit, I'm going to put these, if I can get in the bag, I'll put these green ones. I'm going to put one in the middle there. I need one in the middle anyway, just to hold the flower down. It's not going to stay. And then I thought this would look quite nice in the picot to make. Got a dodgy finger, so excuse the plaster. I was gardening yesterday. See, it's bad for your health, gardening. Right, if these will actually stand up, it will stand up when I stitch it on. There we are. And I can't drop that in there for toffee, can I? Anyway, that's where I've got to so far. That's about all I've done. So that's going to sit in there. So it's going to have these fuchsia ones around the outside. I've got them on a piece of felt at the back here. Just move you forward. Alright, I think you can see them. No, only just, yeah, they're up there. Yeah, so I'm going to stitch all these on, stitch these as well. So what I'll do is I'll do one with you of each, and then kind of crack on, because it's just going to be the same, it's not, it's kind of like stitch and repeat. And the other thing, I don't know whether to, sorry, there's a bit of silver stuff coming out of there. I don't know whether to stitch around the leaves or just leave them as is, because once all these are on, it's going to be quite decorative anyway. I don't know. That'll be, I'll have to think about it type thing. So anyway, let's get on and do some stitching. Enough yabbering. I hope you're all having a good day. It's sunshine and showers here today. In the sun, it is glorious. In the showers, not so much, but never mind. Right, okay, I'm just going to stitch these on first and then they're done. I need to turn this around, so you guys need to move. I don't need you just yet. Yeah, it's typical British weather really, to be honest with you. Sunshine and showers, it's par for the course. It's what makes it a green and pleasant land. That's what I keep telling myself. So I'm using a beading needle just because it's nice and fine, and if I can find the hole, I will go through the hole. Why? As soon as I turn the camera on, I become an absolute numpty at sewing. What is going on here? Your plaster's going to get on my nerves. That might have to come off. Right. See? As soon as I put the camera on, here we go. Not in the thread. Fantastic. Right. Behave yourselves. Yes, there we are. had a little haul video. I've done it for you, but I'll pop it out later, because I went to the lovely dentist this morning. It's all good. They do make me laugh, because it was like, and what tablets do you take? I don't take any tablets. And then they look at your date of birth again and they go, oh, no medication? No. No. No, but thanks anyway. Thanks for offering. Oh dear. I think they expect, you know, once you get over 60 that you're going to be on all sorts of medication. No, not so far. Doing all right. Oh, no. No, don't drop on the floor, because I really, really need you. Poop. Bear with me. That's today's stretch done. Yeah. Had a little wander around the old charity shops. There wasn't much in there, I'll be honest with you. They're so expensive now. They've totally overpriced themselves. They'll all disappear off the high street soon. Yeah, they will. My argument is, what did they pay for it? Oh yeah, nothing. It's gifted. Just sell it for just a little bit of profit. Stop. It's because all these eBayers keep going in. That's what it is. If they stop going in and making videos about how much they're going to sell it for, I'm sure the prices would come down. But they won't. So yeah. Anyway, never mind. I'm quite enjoying this. It's really nice to use one of my gel prints, actually. So, because you sometimes do these things and you know, it gets put in a box and that's it. It gets forgotten about. Well, you know, this one isn't, obviously. It's going to be used, which is all good. Don't need to line that up yet. Let's just put that on there. I'm actually using a beading needle. I shouldn't be, but I was all ready to start the beading and I thought, oh, poop, I'd forgotten to stitch these down, so I thought I'd do that first. An ordinary needle goes through these, and what I like about these particular ones is you've got a top and bottom sewing point, you know, so they really stay put. Some you've only got one hole. No, can't be doing with that. It's got to have two, otherwise it they shift. This fabric was not easy to stitch through, but I managed it. You've gone wonky. Yeah, you need to come over there, don't you? No, it doesn't want to come out. But you are coming out because I want you out. I'm actually using Nymo thread as well. As I say, I was all set up for beading, and yeah, that's that really. I haven't watched anybody else. Is there lots doing it? I bet there is, because lots of people do these challenges. I know, Christine, I think you're doing it, aren't you? I know. Oh, didn't take that out of there, did I? I know, can't remember her name. Cottage Crafts or something. I know she does it most of the time. There it is. Right, stay. That's a good bit of guesswork. Well done. Yeah, I went to a lovely little independent fabric shop while I was in town as well. That was nice. The fabric ban is officially over, so that's all good. I used to think I had a lot, and then other people have been telling me how much they've got, and I'm like, Yeah, okay. Well, actually, you haven't got anything in your stash, have you? So, but I've only got a little house. If you're in the UK, you know we only have little houses. We don't have great big houses with great big basements or anything. Well, some do, but not this one. It's a tiny little cottage. But thankfully, not a dark one. Come on. I aimed it perfectly last time. The 1,000 stab recipe. Go on, go through. Where are you? Is there actually a hole there? That is the only trouble. Oh yeah. It's always best to check. Yeah, the old Sisha work. I don't actually think they were Sisha mirrors. They were quite thick. So what I did in the end, because they kept slipping around, which was driving me nuts, so I used 3-in-1 glue and just put a dab on the back, gotcha, just to make them stay still, basically, because that was the height of frustration. But I followed Sarah Homfrey's method, because she does a free sheet on her website. I followed it where you do the crisscross like that, and then you pull it, you do the diagonals, and then you start stitching it around. But it just went so small, and I don't know what I did wrong, I'll be honest with you, because I really followed it, but clearly it went wrong somewhere. But it's on, it looks fine. I think the 3-in-1 glue will hold it if nothing else, so I'm not panicking. Yeah, so, but I shall practice that, because I do like the mirrors in there. But they were nice mirrors, they weren't all sharp on the edge. Right, so that's that one. I'm going to do the other one and come back. Right, they're both stitched on now, so they won't keep falling off, which is all good. They look nice, actually. So I'm going to start on these. I want to... Are you close enough? Let me see if I can get you down a bit. I'll tight. Okay, if you can see the little picot here, so I'm going to put 2 fuchsia and 1 of the green, and I want that pointing up, because this is going to be the up, because the leaves are facing up that way. So I've determined that. I'm going to put on my beading needle. I should have done this before I put the camera back on. I apologise, but it's all part of it. And what I'm going to do is put on the centre flower, because that'll actually hold it on there for me. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Anyway, we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, and then I can just add the other ones. It's trouble with beading needles. The eyes are incredibly tiny, but we got it. This plaster's going to have to come off. I think my fingers stopped bleeding now anyway, so... Got to remember the phone is right in front of your face, Susan. No loud voices. So I really just want you to stay still. Okay. Actually, I'll just get through the middle first, and then if I can find the O. Right. Are you straight? Yep, straight enough. Right, so I'm going to put on the flower. I don't think you can see. Flower, then a green bead. And let those travel down. And hopefully this will work. Hope I'm not making the camera go blurry. I'll check in a second. So that will hold it tight for me. Okay. And then I'm going to come up here. Put on one of the fuchsia. Come here. Don't start running away. It's on a piece of felt. So hopefully it'll just... I can't find my beading mats. They're in this room somewhere. Oh, no. Cute. No, out. Is everybody going to be awkward today? Clearly. Did I go through the wrong hole? No, I went through there properly. That's got it. And put on the other one. And then I'll put the green one on and just have a quick look and make sure we like it first. Or I'll make sure I like it, I should say. I'm not sure about this green. I don't know if it's going to be bright enough. That's all I'm thinking. But it kind of goes with the fabric. I think it'll be alright. I think once they're all done, I think it'll be fine. So I'm just going to do this one with you, and then I'll do the other 8, 9 without you, and I'll just come back and show you the finished article. And then I'll decide if I want to stitch around those leaves. I can't decide. I was hoping I had more of these because I was going to do a big one in there, but I haven't, so I think it's going to be alright actually. Right, okay, I'm not going to bore you by doing a whole one. I will stop filming for a second. Well, it's probably going to be an hour or two, but anyway, and yeah, I'll come back and show you them all stitched on. And hello, look, there's the camera. Right, see you in a bit. Right, so I just got the last two to put on. Yeah, and it's looking pretty nice. So bear with me. I'll just put these on, and we'll. I've been sat here. Well, it's been about an hour and a half that I've been off doing this, and I've been going through my mind how I'm actually going to put this together. I think it's going to work. I don't really know. It's very much by the seat of your pants. In case you're wondering what this is, these are the threads that I use to go through here, and because I've got to join it into a round, I thought instead of fastening them off, I can then pick them up and carry on, you know, if I need to, when I do the join, basically. Yeah, so I thought I'd just wind them onto that pin there, keep them out of my way, and then as soon as I need to stitch the seam, which will be in a minute. Again, another thing I've been thinking about is those leaves, the red leaves. I think I'm just going to leave them as they are, because at the end of the day, it's, you know, Indian block printing. So yeah, I think I'll just leave them as is. I might come to regret it. There again, I might not. So I'm not going to worry too much. Now, did I get all the greens? No, see, I keep missing the odd one. There's one there. I'm very naughtily going to drag it across the back. But I kept doing that. I will check the others before I yeah, so anyway, it's been nice to use some stuff that have been sat in my stash forever, which is these metal things. Just checking myself now. I think I caught it most of the time when I did miss them. Right, I think that's pretty good. Right. Yeah, this fabric hasn't been easy to stitch on by hand. I normally use it for machine stitching, which obviously, you know, it's much easier. But because it's quite a thick fabric, and then it's got the stuff on the back as well. So I just had enough beads, which was good. Let me just move these out of the way because I need to flop the other fabrics in. I'm going to put you back up a bit. Hold tight. I'll pause you instead of making you seasick. Right, I'll clear the decks. So the other bits I've been keeping on this little tray. So, oh, I've to get the bottom measurement. Oh, sorry, there it is. Let me just. So yeah, they look. The light isn't very good at the moment, but yeah, so they look really pretty, all beaded up and everything. And I think, you know, they're quite a nice. I think they're going to go well with this because it is quite dark. So but I feel those colours are kind of picking up, you know, the pinks and the blues and that. So yeah, I did machine stitch around the edge of this because it was fraying like a billio. So I'm going to cut these off because they're going to be, a lot of this is going to be quite raw edge, because I intend to just stitch the base to, I'll show you in a second, sorry. Right, so to get the so it's going to come around like that, you see, which is why I left those threads there, because I can now do the joining stitch there. So it's going to sit like that, and it will sit on its own because it's quite, as I said, it's quite a thick fabric. So I kind of gently measured the base, and I think it's going to fit. And this is quite a thick wool felt. Yeah, so I'm going to have some fun trying to get through those two thick fabrics, basically. I think I'm making a lot of work for myself, but it'll be fine. So, right, so let me think. I think. I'm going to have to attach these two together first. That's fine. I can do that when it's in the round, so that's no problem. So I can just turn the top like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to join these two with that before I stitch the bottom on. I think it'll be a nightmare otherwise. So that's the next bit. I left it long enough that it will overlap as much as, you know, here. This is my overlap piece basically. So it is, as I say, it is going to be quite raw edge, but I don't mind that. I'll do a blanket stitch when I attach those two together. I'll probably end up doing a blanket stitch to join them with a big roughy tufty needle. I'm going to pop that back on the tray so I don't lose it, and that. Stuff tends to just sort of disappear in this room otherwise. Now trim wise, okay, you're annoying, you're coming off. I'll stitch you back on. Actually, I'll start this end. That one's still there, right. Okay, I think a good way to join these will be to stitch down there through to the back and up like that, all the way down, so that it'll attach that and it'll stitch this to that. And what I'll do is kind of like I did at that end, I'll just leave, I could start that way around actually, and leave a couple of squares so that when it attaches I can attach it there. But then would it need to? I don't think it would actually, because if I get it right up to there and then to there, okay, well once I've stitched those together I could then wrap it around and then start to do the join, and then I can chop this off as I need it. That's what I'll do. As you can tell, I've not pre-thought any of this. I'm going to pin like a crazy person because a horrible feeling it's just going to want to keep going wonky otherwise. Although I don't mind kind of organic, would be nice if it looks fairly serviceable. Okay. So if I start from here, I might just do a really simple run-in stitch because this has got like little eyelets at the bottom there. So if I catch those, maybe with a gold thread or something. Need to start there. Don't start there, start there. Yeah, and then I can wrap down the other end. I think it's going to look quite nice actually. Quite pleased with it so far. Mind you, I haven't put it together yet. But, yeah, it's going to overwrap there, so definitely start there. And then I'll have a bit on there and a bit on there, and that'll join those two together. And then under here, when I stitch it to the base, I'll catch both bits, and I think a blanket stitch will cover a multitude of sins there, hopefully. Yeah. Right, okay. I might do a bit of that with you. I haven't got anything ready, so let me just find some thread. I might try this actually. I got these because one strand of this equals 2 strands of floss. It's sulky. Sorry, I'm completely off screen there. Sulky, but they're multi variegated. I might try that one because there's so many different colours on there, and I'm tempted to do gold, but then I kind of don't want it to stand out. So I think it might if I stitched it with gold. So let's try. That might be quite good. Or it's always the one at the bottom, isn't it? I was thinking that one. I think I'm going to go that one because there's pink, blue, green, gold, and that has got those colours in it. Okay, right. I'll just do a little bit with you, and then I'll probably just carry on. I don't know, so it might not take that long. Let's see. Let's see how we go. I can always fast forward you, I suppose. I might. I think I'm going to double the thread actually, because it's really got to hold that. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll make it super strong, double the thread, and see how we go. Yeah, if it's taking too long, I'll probably put you on a bit of a fast forward, and that way you won't sat there bored out of your head. I'm losing the light now. It's starting to get later in the afternoon. But to be honest, apart from putting the bottom on and running a seam around the top, there's not much more to do, because I told you I'm not going to line it because this fabric is well, technically double-sided, so there's no point putting a line in. The only thing I was thinking about doing was making a little box or something for inside, although I might wait and see if this is stiff enough that it will stand up on its own. I won't need to do that, but I think we will have to see. I can catch those little eyelets there. I'm going to have to... I don't know where my applique pins are. Let me just... big stretch. Oh, they were in there. Where have they gone? Oh, this blinking room. They're not in there. I took them out of there because they kept getting lost, and I recovered my I can't remember her name. Lorna Bateman. It's a wooden. Anyway. I think just to err on the side of caution, I should have just done a big slip stitch or something through there just to hold that down, but I didn't. So get through there. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's really tactile actually. It's feels nice. I like the colours as well. Where are you from? Random threads everywhere in this place. Sorry if my head gets under the screen. Let's see if that will hold it enough. I like to pick it up in my hand, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. But if I put enough pins in, just making sure I've got half and half. Need another one there. Right, okay. I might go bottom and then top. And that way should become a lot more stable. Are you seeing this? Because I think I've gone off the edge. Yeah, I have. Right, hold tight. Let me bring it down and I can keep an eye on what I'm doing. I tend to put it towards me and then I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be filming. I didn't check that that's even. No, blast isn't. Right, sorry. It's missing a big chunk here, but let's try that again. Oh, of course it's pinned in there. Oh, blimey, here we go. That one can stay. So I'll try and... Is it more or less? Yes, more or less straight there. So I just want to... Do you see what I mean? There's not the same amount of this missing as there is here. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Yeah, because that one is definitely a lot straighter. Right. Otherwise it's just going to look blooming odd, quite frankly. Actually, they're not the same size thingies, are they? Right, okay, I can't vision this. Let me turn it this way. Sorry, peeps. Is it going to matter? Sorry, let me just lift you up a bit. I keep bumping you with my head otherwise. I'm trying to get under it, and I guess the only straight bit might be these ones, because of looking at these, they are woven differently anyway. Are they? Yeah, they are, because that's got like a... Yeah, so maybe I'll just... I think I was straight anyway, wasn't I? But I didn't want to get to the end and then realise that I wasn't, so it's best to check now. Right, okay, right. We'll carry on. Oh, good grief. I think it was okay. I just panicked when I saw that that was, you know, that's less there. And it's even less there. But when you look at the whole, because the way around it is to actually measure it, isn't it? Oh yes, I'm being very pedantic. It's about 5 centimetres. Oh, see, they're not. Oh no, okay, not 5 centimetres. Measure from there to there. 8 centimetres. There to there. Yeah, it's about 8 centimetres. Sorry if my hair's getting in the way. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay. It looks odd, but it's not. Because, you know, these black outer bits are the same. Okay. Do I do your heading? I do my own heading, so don't worry if I do. But it's one of these little things you've got to think about, you see. I'm sorry, but you do. Right, let's pin this back again. Right. Turn it that way so I can see. I'm getting about half and half. And then hopefully, you never know, I actually get some stitching done. Oh, good grief. It's going to be wonky. Whatever I do, it's going to be wonky, so I'm not worried too much. It's only a bag for me. I know I'm not fussy. Right, that'll do. Because that's just getting ridiculous now, quite frankly. Yeah, I'm not a fussy person, so. Where did I stitch? This is melded in so well, I can't even tell where I stitched. Just want to catch that's it there. I'm wondering if it's going to be easier. Let me just try it if I can do a run-in stitch. Because that thread is seriously just disappearing. Oh lordy, the light's definitely going out. I'm struggling to see. Why aren't you working? Okay, I won't have any light on then because my light has decided not to play today. That's fine. It's right when the sun's out. I think when I come back down the other side, it'll be even stronger then. So technically, the the lining fabric will have 2 lines of stitching in it, which will be fine. Like I say, it's only a bag. You've got to keep it real. Yes, I've got lots of thimbles. Do I use them? No. Why? Because it just feels alien to me. if I've got a really stiff bit, I'd rather get pliers on it. I don't know why. I guess because I've never really used a thimble. I feel very odd. I hope you're seeing all right. The light is really disappearing, but I think you're seeing okay. Just trying to make sure this goes somewhat straight. Would be nice. Just trying to get in those little picos, but right, I'm going to speed you up, guys, so you're not bored to death. Right, I'm going to stop there with that because this is the point where it needs to join to the other side. I'm going to cut the thread, and then I've still got, like these ones, I've got spare threads there. I'm not going to cut that off yet because Murphy's Law says that as soon as I do it, I'll regret it. It's a little bit winky wonky, but never mind. So I just need going to do the top bit now. Again, I will speed you up, and then we'll... Well, actually, do you even need to see that? I don't think you do. So I might just do that. Let's do a little talk through what's left to do. Not a lot now. always do this. Don't make a knot. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, definitely doing it double. You can't even see that stitching, so that's good. Happy with that. I am starting to lose the light here now, and with my stupid cataracts I can't work with dark fabrics, so and I don't know why my light's not working. Maybe I need to investigate that. Anyway, I'm going to stop here filming because I think I've kept you long enough, so I will do that. I'm going to start from this end again and go through, and then yeah, then that'll be double stitched then. Yeah, you can hardly see it this side either. It's not too bad at all. But you see, that's going to be my lining. Sorry, I pushed it up there. So that's going to be my lining. So I'm not going to worry about it. That's fine. And then once, you know, once the base is stitched on, that'll catch those two. In fact, if I'm jammy, no, it's not going to go up. Right, I was going to say that might go up and over, but it doesn't have to. It's fine. I will do a big blanket stitch at the bottom there, and that will, yeah, we'll do that and it'll be fab. So that's kind of so far. That's it at the top. Just going to turn that over, small hem, and then make a bigger channel. I'll do it with you, it's fine. And then just run the cord through. Well, turn it all into a circle, and then it'll be a drawstring pouch, and it'll be lovely. And then I'll make a decision on the inside if I want to line it. I mean, really, I suppose I could make that decision now, but I honestly think maybe with the weight of this fabric on it, it might not be so stiff. I'm gonna do it. I guess I should do it now. Let me just see. I think that's going to be fine. Once all the threads are inside, the base is on, I think it's going to stand, because that's it. I'm not holding it now. I might just put a bit of curtain violin in there, because that's proper stiff, or even a bit of cardboard. But then am I worried about it being stiff? See, it just stands when it's turned around. Let me stick that pin in there. See, it just stands, no problem at all. Yeah, I don't need to put anything else in there. It's going to be fine. Right, I shall see you next time, and basically we'll be finishing it off. All right, see you then. Bye.